Come on, everybody get set, let's go. It's the next episode. It's the Premium Pete Show. News, interviews, all of the info. Listen up, it's the Premium Pete Show. If you want the scoop in the low, down low, listen to the show, cause Milk said so. Fuck what you heard, better act like you know. Miss Lissa knows. It's the Premium Pete Show.
Yes, y'all, Jigga Man be ballin', leave chicks pigeon toes, some of them be crawling, get the best of you whenever I put my all in, have mommies calling, fall along, Jigga impalling, ass drop.
Okay, I don't know what
niggas mad because I brag about the cash I got, but I'm used to not having a yacht. I'm from the gutter and I ain't the type to ever chase your box. I'm the type to interior decorate the watch. I'm the type to sling heavyweight on the block.
Yo,
you don't ever jump in.
I don't want to jump in.
Lips are telling me yes.
All I want to say is that. Listen,
I was gonna get into it.
We'll bring in our friends here, but
Troy's gonna have to add parts because he never jumps in when I need him to. Like, I need you to be my hype man. Like, I done smoked a little bit before we got here. I'm losing breath and I'm pointing to you and you just like looking at me like a deer caught in damn headlights.
No. What I was doing was I was looking at you and realizing like, yo, this girl doesn't stop fucking spitting. But then I was like, yo, I'll hit you with a couple of uhs and a cheer. And then I was like, yo, I'm not doing like Maya was on that, right? You know,
I just needed you to hit that
I'm
high
not doing
note.
no Maya, even though Maya is beautiful. Maya was always like a girl that seemed like
Maya was the first Rihanna. She was the first right to passes for the rappers. Like, if you didn't fuck Maya, your career was going nowhere.
Yeah, but Maya looked a little chipmunkish to me. But I always found her beautiful. Like, you know, she didn't have a lot. She didn't have a fat ass. She didn't have like big tits or whatever. But she
had that
so
body
sexy.
and she had the moves.
She was sexy. She was like the type where like if you got drunk and you know you weren't wearing a condom and then you just forgot to pull out, it wasn't a bad night. Just go to church on Sunday and things will be better. But listen, internets, we're back at it. This is episode what?
9.
Yo, let me tell you something. I told you after a baker's dozen, I'm not counting no more.
Yeah, because you're old. You're starting to lose memory. You was like, what is this, 7? Like
no. I mean, I guess
little bit.
It's not about being old. I think when you have kids and and you travel and you have like a wife and an ex-wife and child support.
Fact.
But anyway, Preacher Pete is not kicking off this fucking episode. This is episode 9.
Well,
Internets, thank you for joining us. And episode 8 was beautiful.
It was.
Mikey
with Mikey
likes it. Yeah, I like that we had him here, and I just wanted to be different. It just goes to show what the Premium Pete Show is about. Miss Lissa, I think it was a great chance for people to see, like, hey, like we said, not only is this a black guy selling ice cream, but this is just somebody else in our culture selling ice cream and really taking it to the next level.
I'm happy you said that because I was going to say that to you. Like, as I listened back to it, I was like, damn, like Pete really kind of like focuses on the fact that this is a black man selling ice cream, but there's not a lot of men or people other than Breyers or Haagen-Dazs or Ben & Jerry's. So whether he was black, white, or green, like there's someone brand new that's trying it, and Klondike is coming for his head because they done added new flavors. It's like they know now, ever since Hillary Clinton stepped up into place, it's a haywire for the ice cream people. Breyers is like collaborating with like Twix and candy bars, and they coming for him. But we gonna unite.
I want to bring in my friends real frick.
Real
frick.
frick, look at you. What you drinking?
Shandy.
Yeah, the Shandy got
Summer
him
Shandy.
feeling randy.
I want to bring in my friends real quick, just to join us for this conversation.
Of course.
These are the type of kids that, we don't bring them on and really just have them for like a guest. We bring them on and let them rock the whole show with us.
They're going to rock the mic.
The news, what we did this weekend, 21 questions, who the fuck they are, for people who know, who don't know.
I don't trust people.
Internets, welcome to the Premium Pete Show, Eric and Jeff Rosenthal.
Yeah.
It's the real.
Hey.
Wait, they have the same voice, though. Wait, he's like, yeah.
Yo, you know what's so funny? Right off the bat, when I say Eric and Jeff Rosenthal, and I look at, how long I know you guys, and I look at, like, what you've done in the sense of, whether it be video or podcast or just friendships and relationships that you built, and I say to myself, does your uncle or father, when I hear the Rosenthal, because it's such a powerful name, do they wish, like, he should have been a lawyer? Or you should have had your own kosher deli or something like that. Do they? You know how people don't figure you to be where you are.
Listen, every Thanksgiving, because we have another brother, right?
Yeah.
Jeff's twin brother Dan.
I was going to ask if you guys were twins.
No, we're not. No, he has a twin.
Yeah. Okay, so
I have a regular brother.
Who's older?
I'm older.
Eric's older.
By
Okay.
by 3.5 years. But our brother Dan has a real job. He works at Madison Square Garden. He used to work for the Yankees. Worked for the Cleveland
Is he
Cavaliers
George
before
Steinbrenner?
that.
He's corporate.
Yeah.
He's corporate.
He's more like George Costanza.
Okay.
Especially when he worked for the Yankees.
Yeah. But he's corporate. He wears a suit to
Right.
work every day. He gets up like at the crack of dawn. We go
What
out
an
at night.
idiot.
Yeah, they,
And,
go
like-
to, they go to listening parties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you explain that to like cousin Warren,
Yeah.
right? Like it took him forever. We've been doing this for 8.5, almost 9 years now, right? That's sketches like you were talking about. That's podcasts.
Interviews for MTV, like we talked
Yeah.
to everybody from like Stevie Wonder to Vinny from Jersey Shore to just legends every single time.
Stevie probably thought it was just one person in a room. Like, like that interview with that guy was amazing. He was great.
Yo, you know what's funny? Right off the bat, when I think of the sketches that you guys did on MTV, I remember. Wasn't something even Sean Price on the MTV one?
We did the Sean Price
yeah.
one. Yep, totally.
You know, and I remember them, and I think I remember them because of the intro of the video. I mean, where can people find those right now if they looked?
I mean, anywhere on the internet.
If you search "It's the Real," don't search "The Real."
The MTV ones,
Because if you search
right?
the
Yeah.
real, you're going to get Tamar and them hoes.
Well, not anymore. Tamar got fired.
She definitely got fired, and no one's going to really like watch it as much, allegedly.
Do you know?
Tamar, if you want to come on, It's the Real.
Yep.
We'll happily have you on.
Come on.
Yeah.
We
Who the
have
fuck is Tamar?
Tamar Braxton, Tony's
Oh,
sister.
Yeah.
Man, that's too many fucking Braxtons, man.
She's the one that Baby dated first before Tony.
That's right. Yeah.
He know the tea.
Listen.
Yeah.
That's the brother.
Well, I mean,
I'm on Lipstick Alley heavy.
That's the brother.
So yeah, if you search "It's the Real," you'll find all of our stuff.
yeah, because
Like,
you know what I was thinking about them because I visually I have a photogenic memory, and I remember seeing the beginning of those episodes and just But I when I was looking for them like the other day, I was like, dang, I can't even find them no more.
Where are you guys from?
originally we're from Westchester.
Okay, and then you migrated to.
The Upper West Side.
The Upper West Side,
It's
yeah.
a very brave move. Yeah.
So how did you guys get into like this hip hop culture? Because clearly your brother, the
Yeah.
twin, he's the good one.
That's
He
right.
followed the path of the parents.
Correct.
How did you guys deviate? Like, what happened? Like, the black kids were like, hey, I got a little butt. Skip class.
we always loved hip hop. We always loved comedy.
Right.
I thought I was going to be. I went to Syracuse University, right?
Oh, and y'all educated. Your parents is disappointed.
I thought I was going to be a feature film writer and director.
Right.
And life does not move in a straight line
At all.
So, I wrote scripts that didn't sell for like lots of great reasons, right? I didn't know myself. I didn't know like what I was writing about.
Right.
And so at a certain point I was like, you know what? I'd worked in music videos, I'd worked in documentaries, and I was like, I have something to offer from that standpoint. I don't just have to like jump into the major motion picture field if they'll even let me, right?
Right.
So I got to know a guy named Kanye West back in 03, 04. And they took me under their wing. Their whole team brought me out to the Grammys in 05, 04. And like I was with the biggest artist during the biggest
Right.
week, documenting him behind the scenes, like at fittings and rehearsals and parties and just everywhere they went, I was with them. And then I came back to New York City, and all of a sudden, Leora Cohen and Mona Scott and
Right.
every label wanted to meet with me because I'm with the hottest guy around, right? And so I started this career where I'm working with all these artists from Jim Jones and Missy Elliott to whoever.
What's your
Who else?
sign?
I'm a Sagittarius.
Oh, he's Swaggetarius. That fire, just like you.
Let me tell you
Extra
something.
controlling.
Every episode,
Wait, can you tell?
Whether he's a fire sign?
Yeah, but like, what does that mean?
Wait, hold on. Let me tell you. Every episode, she asks anybody, whether on the phone a friend, or if it's a guest sitting in the studio, what their sign is. Then all of a sudden, she goes on this rant where she's able to tell you some things about you. I'm like, look. You know how many times I've been into fucking tarot card readings and walked out? I'm not giving them $5.
How many?
But go ahead. The internet's actually, somebody on the internet the other day was like, enough of that fucking sign reading and stuff like that. But
And then that person started going in about Leos, and it was just like,
well, Leos are weird people.
I'm a Leo. He was
Yes,
going
we
in.
Leos.
See?
I knew it.
You guys are both fired. We're a Leo and a Sag right now, too.
Oh, crazy.
It gets too wild because sometimes you don't know when to stop. Like, you just going and going. You already like, oh, you're right. I get it. And he's like, still because. And if you did this, and like, I already told you. You're right. And you're still going. Are you like into like gizmos and gadgets? Like, you know about the new phones and the new shit before it comes out?
I mean, I guess to a point, but not like super into it.
Right. And you're kind of sneaky. Like, do you have a girlfriend?
I mean,
So sneaky.
sneaky Eric.
Right.
Wait. Hold on. How is he sneaky?
Don't do that, because
No,
you a
no.
Sag too. Y'all sneaky.
I mean,
if y'all could get away with some shit, like, you love the thrill of the like cheating. Not saying all of y'all do it, but
Eric is always cheating.
It's about the thrill. It's the thrill of the
What do
cheat. You see?
Well,
and you knowing the tea, you Leo, you. When is your birthday?
July 23rd.
My mother's the 20th, so you're cuspy. You got a little cancery too. Sometimes
He
you're
has
too
cancer?
sensitive. Yeah, he needs a little chemo. Because sometimes you're too sensitive and you're blazing. You're not giving him a moment to collect his thoughts. You're still going in.
Yeah, Eric.
And
Oh
then
my
he gets in his
God.
feelings.
Let me talk about my
Jeff,
feelings,
go ahead.
Eric.
Go ahead.
See?
I don't have any feelings, though.
You do. Stop hiding them. And then you're like this volcano. By the time you like get to your feelings that you don't have, you're erupting and you're about to kill everyone. Like, damn.
You're a Leo?
Yes.
But you're the one who's just like going
Yeah,
and going
yeah.
and going and going.
He's a fire sign, this fuck.
Wait, maybe you're sneaky Sagittarius.
Yes.
So I was doing all that behind the scenes stuff at the same time Jeff was working for HBO.
Right. And so
Doing what in HBO?
they had like a comedy website that was terrible, and they had it for like a year. It was supposed to basically compete with like College Humor. There were a lot of comedy websites at the time. They were just like throwing money at the internet, and this one just flamed out brilliantly. And when it did, within a year, Eric and I just started making videos together.
And so like look, we love hip hop and we just had this like this specific voice and this point of view that no one else had, and we were like, well, let's just like put the videos out ourselves. So the first video we ever did was called Deconstructing Biggie, where we took the line "You're mad 'cause my style you're admiring, don't be mad UPS is hiring," looked at it from the UPS driver's perspective who hated it, and the DHL and the FedEx guys who thought it was the greatest thing in the world, and the video went crazy on Now Right and all the other
Right.
like blogs at the time. And then we're like, let's do this again next week.
And so we threw an early retirement party for Lloyd Banks.
Good night.
Obviously, he didn't show up. And 7 years later, he came up to us and said, "I know you. I don't like you. You made fun of me. Don't make me beat you up."
So we're like,
so
oh.
that was the
Like, thanks.
Yeah.
Acknowledgement is perfect.
Yeah,
Oh,
right,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
But like the crazy thing is that like Bun B was the first person to like really like legitimize us. He was like,
Yeah.
because Bun understands the internet like a lot of people from his generation just
Is Bun
don't.
a Sagittarius?
With Bun, I could obviously see that because
Yeah.
he is somebody that I think. I mean, look at the connection with Drake and how much Drake appreciates him. Obviously, it's because in the beginning, when he came in and was looking for
He's a Pisces.
a hand or Bun done that, and I think that I mean, obviously for internets that don't know, Bun is a chameleon. And I think that he is a person that fits in with any. I mean, I've seen that. He could rock out with the whitest of white kids, the college dorm of dorm kids, and then go into fucking Port Arthur and hang out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just amazing. But before we even get into more, we'll get into more like what you guys have done and where you came from. But it's funny to me because when I used to watch those videos of you guys, doing different artists and stuff like that, I said to myself like, yo, recently a couple months ago, I said, man, you guys could have been Nardwuar. I feel like
I want to jump him?
No. I feel like you were doing somewhat not the memorabilia type thing, but like your style could have been, maybe if you would have brought some gifts
Listen,
for people
yeah,
and
then-
stop being
then-
cheap.
Yeah.
Um,
But I think that like we could have been Nardwuar if we kept at it and that was the only thing we did. But we've always been the type of guys who, once something becomes successful for us, we're just going to be like, all right, let's just do something else. Like we get tired of doing the same old thing. That's why we stopped doing the videos, the sketches
Yep.
once it became successful. And then like we had a podcast years ago that was named to Rolling Stone's top 10 podcasts ever or of that year, but there were only like 11 podcasts that year probably. So like
Yeah, we made it. It's
qualify
fine,
that, yeah. But like
But
I
I think too, like our dad for his whole life, he worked for Citibank and he worked for IBM. Like he was a company man, right? Like he came from that generation where it was you can't leave a job until like you have to, basically,
Yeah.
right? For us, we're just like we have so many interests. Why are we just gonna be stuck into one corner? And so people all the time come up, on the street and they're just like, well, you guys should do more sketches. That's what you're really good at. Or you guys should do more of this or that at the interviews or more music or whatever it is. And we're just like, well,
People
all those
always
things
want
are
to
us.
put you in a box and keep you there.
They do.
They're like, why are you trying to broaden yourself? No, well, this is what we want. This is what we need. And it's like, you want my old shit, buy my old album.
Right.
Like, go look at my old sketches.
Yeah.
All that.
And let me elevate.
Right, just search It's The Real on Google.
Right. They're there.
I think and I think a lot of people go through this, but the parents I grew up with too, and the generation before them, that's how they are.
Yeah.
Like for instance, we may go to a holiday, get together, and your uncle will be there and like, what are you guys doing? This sketch thing? But
Right.
if you're not making money, they look at you like you're not doing something right.
Oh my God.
It's like, but okay, that's cool, but are you making money?
Listen.
That's how they always look at it.
So to flash forward to this past year, we sold a scripted TV show to MTV, right?
Yep.
Then you go back down to Thanksgiving, and we got to announce that right before we went to Thanksgiving. So we went down there, and they're like, "Oh, now we understand
Right.
this." There was that long period of time.
But even still, the thing about our family is, and probably any family, is that everybody's clueless. And so, like, you go down there and they're just like, okay, so you have a show on MTV coming out, but like, do you know what YouTube is? Like, I've heard of YouTube. And it's just like, well, you can only do so much that, like, people only know so much.
Right.
So what would your uncle say, or your aunt, or if you say that your first episode is with Young Thug, and they're like,
It doesn't
they don't
matter.
care.
They're like, we don't want you around thugs. We love you. Stop being around.
Uncle Sal.
Get away from those thugs.
When our mom saw our video with Mano, she cried out of happiness, not because she like knows who Mano is,
No,
or
tears
because
of
she fears
happiness,
for our
though.
life or anything. Yeah,
She didn't see him slapping people that look like y'all
No.
on MTV. Okay.
yeah. She doesn't know Andrew Jenks.
we had a conversation with Miss Info, who's one of our good friends.
Yep.
She has a 1-year-old son.
Yeah, that thing don't look one. It looks like 5.
No, he does look
Call him
fine.
a
He does look
thing.
fine.
Well, I don't mean that. I got love for Mr.
No,
Fine. I don't
of
mean
course.
that,
She thinks that there's a possibility that by the time he turns 18 and is college ready, college may not even be a thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's like not even like a choice of whether you want to go to a college or not. It's just like,
What is that?
this might not even be relevant
Yeah.
whatsoever.
I traded commodities and didn't, I learned math and became good at math, but I didn't need to know the math that was taught to me. I didn't need to know all these type of algebra, Like here, I'll give an example. Like, when you used to do 7 remainder 2?
Right.
Where the fuck did that ever come back in my life ever again?
Right, you're not sitting around doing long division.
No.
But you do the math that's applicable for your job.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying
He's using a calculator. He just said that. He didn't
Right.
even need any of that. He just
Yeah.
needed pre-K.
Like when I'm thinking about like how to cut cocaine, like I know how much.
Yeah, but what I
6
mean
keys.
is, why wouldn't they put think about it? I mean, like I said, moving forward, if there is no college, why isn't there classes? Why isn't there cooking classes in high school?
They used to have
There
home
are.
ec.
I mean,
I never.
Yeah.
You
see
got to go
that,
to the
really.
suburbs.
Yeah.
We did have home ec
I never seen that.
in middle
That's
school.
because in the city we having struggle meals. You don't need home ec. You get ramen, hot sauce, and boil some water, and you
No.
gonna
I
feed the whole
ate
family
suicide fries and murder burgers.
What's that?
Suicide
What's
fries.
that?
Yeah, because they were just they looked like they just jumped off a bridge, and they were all just.
They had a full
jammed
meal.
up.
So we had ramen,
That's what we used to
or
call
you
them.
had eggs and French fries, or if y'all boiling rice and chicken with ketchup.
Where'd you grow up?
Hell's Kitchen.
Where there's no trains.
I know it only as Clinton.
Oh yeah, we don't do that. Alicia Keys will have you jump.
No, but really, honestly, you know what? Right, instead of me even complaining about what it should be, what's your opinion? What classes should they implement into high schools, even junior high schools? I'm just going to give my quick opinion. Should be credit, learning how to build your credit. Classes literally on that. Learning about what to know to buy a home. Learning what to know about bank accounts. Learning what to know how to make corporations or LLCs.
Well, that's the biggest one, I think. Entrepreneurship.
Yep.
Like, kids that should be mandatory. It shouldn't be an elective. Like, people should really be ready to start their own business because, like,
They
everyone,
don't want that though.
But they should,
They
though.
still want. Then Starbucks will have no employees because everyone's trying to open up their
No,
own
you
coffee
mean
shop.
Walmart.
Then Walmart will have no employees because everyone's trying to open up their own mom and pop shop. Like they don't want that.
You mean
They want.
lookers.
Keep going. So they don't. They don't want that. They want the people to be suppressed and think this is it. We're going to teach you these things. We're going to put this in your mind that every day you're going to wake up and do the same thing, go to this school that you hate to prepare you for a job that you hate. There are more, like we said last time, there's more millionaires that didn't even finish high school because they are free thinkers. Diddy is a free thinker. You can't teach that though. So you can't teach it.
Yeah, I mean, there's something on, you got to Google it, but there's about, I think 6 people who they had the biggest failures and they turned out to be the
like
biggest.
Bill Gates.
And I
Right.
think it was Walt Disney. Like he was supposedly told that he was, not smart enough
Right.
or something. Jordan could have been, I mean, there's a bunch of people. So I guess the point
Even
is,
Chef Curry wasn't even scouted. The
Right.
guy was
Right.
I don't know about him.
Right,
right.
And look,
I mean, that happens. I'm sure a lot of people said, it's the real fuck them,
Lots of people.
Like these white
Too
kids,
many.
these geeky
How do you feel when you
motherfuckers.
see those people now? Like when they're like, "Oh, let's work," and you're like, "I'm booked."
Yo, there were so we've been doing this long enough where there's like hills and valleys, right? So like, and I wouldn't even consider them valleys. It's just sort of like time where we're collecting our thoughts and trying to like get to wherever that next spot is, right? But during those times when the people who used to call us to go out to the clubs stopped calling us. Now we see them again, and we know, like, when we're popping, that's when they come around. Like, it just is what it is. I don't take it too seriously. Do you?
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
He lying. He remembers all of them. You too bit. He remembers all of them.
He's got them
But
like
weirdly,
in
He
his
got a
house
mental
on
list. He
on
gonna
on
kill all
letter.
of them.
See, that's more like Eric, though.
What's that?
You're the one who like really remembers all this shit.
Oh, like Omerta? Like,
Yeah.
No, and by the way, so we went to the Bad Boy reunion show the first night at Barclays.
Which I thank you, by the way, because you're the one that put out, I think, every
set list,
song,
yeah.
every set list.
Oh,
and I
yeah.
was
Jeff
like,
did the set
I
list,
looked
yeah.
like a lunatic, like writing down
you
76
were awesome
songs.
for that, because I told my girl, and she's like, "What, total? Oh, hey," and I was like, "Yeah."
It was incredible, but out of all the things that happened that night, Puff shouted out Westchester, which was amazing because he's from Mount Vernon.
Right.
Yeah.
But like
Money earning.
but like Funkmaster Flex, who lives up in Westchester, never shouts out Westchester. He shouts out everything.
I mean, he shouts out White Plains Ford.
Does he?
Yeah, he
Yeah, but
gets
that's
his.
because he's got a check from
yeah.
them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I don't know anybody driving any flex cars anyway, so nothing wrong against flex. Appreciate
No,
them,
of course.
Yeah.
But I mean, it comes a point in time where I honestly, I mean, this is a totally different. We'll get right back to where you're going, but Flex needs to pass the torch, man, on Hot 97.
Oh man.
I mean, I'm just good with the rants, man. And I mean, I appreciate for what he's given to the culture. But
You don't
I'll be
like
honest
the
with you. Well,
pull over.
here's the point. Here's the point I want to make.
Yeah.
Right. Flex to me will always be legendary. I'm a New York guy. I'm a native New Yorker. I appreciate him, but what are we teaching if we don't line someone up for the next position?
I hear you.
If we don't line someone up, to be the next Flex. I feel like he hasn't done that. I thought it was going to be Bobby Trends that he was trying to do, but he hasn't really done that. Shout out to Bobby. But I will say this, keep in mind too, I remember a point where he was moving and elevating and reinventing himself. And he was saying, "I'm so digital." Yo, let me tell you something. I make the wrong mistake of following in Flex We Trust on Twitter. And
is your timeline just destroyed?
are you fucking kidding me? Are these articles they fucking write? Mano goes to the grocery store, or they may write like, watch man jump over bridge,
See, but the thing is that it's like a slideshow too.
Yeah, but it's just fucking terrible.
My favorite thing is I like to read Hip Hop DX. They have the headlines like
Shout out to Company Man.
Busy Bone meets Nas in a Best Buy, and then they write like 300 words about it. I read every single one. I think they're all amazing. Like Drake likes memes. That was a good one.
But I seen that on Hip Hop DX, and
Yeah.
I actually did see you tweet some of that, and I thought it was pretty funny. But just like Flex just screaming how digital he was, and
Yeah.
I know he did sign with Complex and stuff like that. His blog, and I know he was doing good for a while. But I'm just saying, it comes to a point where it's just like, have you seen some of those articles on there? It's like,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, so Marissa Mendez, shouts to her. She's
super thirsty.
she's super digital.
You say she's super
They-
thirsty?
She's super thirsty. Yo,
She's digital.
I done meet that girl one time.
Okay.
I done meet that girl one time, and it was me. So we did a panel in A3C. It was me, which was, and I have to say this. I don't use the word often. It's legendary
Okay.
because it was me, Combat, Cypher Sounds, and Rosenberg.
Right, you guys squashed the beef.
Yes. So we finished the episode, and all of a sudden this girl with like red hair comes up, and I think I've seen her before. And she was like, "Hi, I should be up here." And I'm like, "For what?" And then she started telling me what, she's in. Okay, cool.
She was confident in her walk.
No, it was cool. I made fun of her to her face. Listen, I don't make fun of anybody behind their back.
We know.
I don't make fun of anybody on a podcast and not to their face. Okay.
We know.
I don't give a fuck. But I just felt it was thirsty.
Which one of you guys had sex with her?
Well, what
so
constitutes
both?
sex? Yeah.
fucking her in the ass?
Oral transaction.
I'm not Ty Dolla $ign, so
No, don't start rumors.
Yeah, no. But she does love Ty.
She's a very, very nice person.
This could have been before Ty.
Is she a real redhead?
No, I don't think so.
Okay,
By the way, last Funkmaster Flex question. Did you ever own Funkmaster Flex driving shoes?
The lugs? Are you fucking kidding me? He should. Let me tell you something. That's a knock. You know what? Now that I say I appreciate Funkmaster Flex, but because he signed that lugs deal, and I'm not mad because if you want to get your money, take care of your kids and your family, God bless you. But don't let anybody know that it's your lugs. I don't trust anybody that wears lugs. I'll be honest with you.
We'll get to
Birdman?
that one.
No, not even Bird. I
Fat
definitely.
Joe?
Not even Joe. Not even Joe.
He's lying. If they were cutting him a check and it was the right amount,
Yeah.
and he's like, well, Tristan, college fund, and, Skylar just paid all his money on her Sweet 16. Give me the check. Don't lie.
No, wait.
You would sell
Yo,
out.
sneaky
I would take
Sagittarius.
I would take a check and I would do something with them if it was the right amount.
So
But I would not be out here sitting here talking like I'm fucking with lugs and
You
put
don't
a
even know how much he
grrr
got.
on the end of it.
You don't know how much he got. You would be cheering that. Cheer, lugs. Cheer. Put the lugs right cheer.
Yo, you know what? Let's take a break. Let's take a break on that note, and we'll come back with the news. Internet, you listen to the Premium Pete Show with Miss Lissa Knows. We got my friends Eric and Jeff.
Yeah.
It's the real. It's in the motherfucking building.
Yeah.
Yeah, but hey, listen, before we go to a
gang
break, why
members.
don't you tell them who you are the way we always do it?
Yo, what up? It's Eric, a.k.a. the Baggage Handler, a.k.a. Catch a Case.
Yo, what up? It's Jeff, a.k.a. Shoot a Boy in Blue, a.k.a. Papa Smurf.
Yeah, and words the real.
Cheer. Be right back. Internet, the Premium P Show is on SoundCloud. It's on iTunes. It's going to be all over. Make sure you go over there, subscribe. Make sure you share.
Comments.
Yeah, rate, right?
Tell a friend and tell a friend.
And make sure you fucking do that, okay? Don't be.
It's all about the subscription, so you can get those updates and letting the people know when the new episode is dropping.
Man, listen. Subscribe to us on iTunes, SoundCloud, wherever it is. It's weekly. We're going to be dropping this shit right in your motherfucking ear holes.
You in these damn ear holes.
Ear holes, not AIR, EAR.
Oh, okay.
Internet, subscribe.
Do that.
Cheer.
Ow. And now it's time for the news with America's favorite nobody, Miss Lissa Knows. Our top story is the senseless shooting, well, on some people's opinion, the gorilla, what's his name?
Harambe.
Shout out to the twins.
Rest in peace.
So there was a 3-year-old who made his way into the cage. For like 10 to 15 minutes, he was in there allegedly. I feel like that was too long anyway. And then they decided to shoot the gorilla. But there are a lot of people that are upset. They want to charge the parents with child endangerment.
So I saw the headlines, but I didn't read into any of this. How did the kid get in there?
So he was just at the zoo, and there was a witness that said that they overheard him telling his mother, "I want to go in the water with the gorilla," and the mother was like, "No." So then I guess the mother wasn't paying attention. They said that there were other kids with her, and the person said that they saw him in a bushy area where he shouldn't have been, and the next he fell 10 feet down, and the gorilla, which was the male, they don't even like other niggas gorillas. They not fucking with somebody else's kid. So he started dragging him, pulling him around. Yes.
But also acting like a protector. It wasn't it went back and forth.
He wasn't sure whose kid this was. He was like, is this mine? Is this not? He's kind of light skinned. I love him. I hate him. Maury, what's the verdict? And then they shot him. So
he was, see, the only thing was, thank God it was water. Because I think that if it wasn't water,
then the kid dies.
The kid dies because he was dragging him like a rag.
He was dragging him.
Oh my God.
And yeah, it was sad. It was very sad. But here's a couple of things. My opinion on this.
Don't forget that this is an endangered species. This is your regular gorilla.
First of all,
this is not Magilla gorilla.
Yeah.
Why didn't they tranquilize him?
They said the tranquilizers wouldn't have taken effect quickly enough. So even if they shoot the gorilla with the tranquilizer dart, and then for 5 minutes it takes its effect. So either in its agitated state, the gorilla starts freaking out and starts pummeling this kid, or it doesn't do anything. So they just didn't want to take that chance.
Oh, okay. It's almost
Shout out to you, cutie patootie. The Leos is in the building.
cutie patootie.
He can't be a cutie patootie. Why are you judging my nicknames now? You're so controlling.
She started off the
Yeah.
episode rhyming. She's continuing it.
I guess it's like, back
Thank
when I used to
you.
do acid.
So you guys said you are hiring, so forget about Tamar.
Let go.
Yo, you should leave Pete. He said this is an abusive relationship.
hey, listen. We haven't even made it past the fucking newlywed. But, I guess...
You were taking acid.
Yeah, I was taking acid, and it just didn't hit me as good anymore many years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So I just used to take the droplets and just put it in my mouth and just drop it in there. And then next thing you know, my mother was a Rubik's Cube. And then when I came home from the Limelight one night, and fucking, she was making me these pancakes. I said, Ma, I'll take a pancake. And these pancakes were the size of an 18-wheeler fucking tire. And it was fucking, and I was really high. But I guess the point I'm making is the tranquilizer didn't go quick enough, and neither did these acid tabs. So I used to just have to drink the liquid.
Well, yeah. Did you take it at a specific time, knowing it would take effect once you were at the club?
Yeah, I used to try to line that up.
Yeah.
I used to dance a lot. I used to break dance, and I used to love
Strip.
taking ecstasy. Another strip.
Was this 1982?
No, this was.
What kind of drugs do you guys like?
90.
Sugar.
Yeah.
No, but I'm sure you smoked weed before, no?
No,
Mm-hmm.
never.
Never?
No.
Drink, obviously.
No.
I just offered them. They didn't want any wine,
Beer?
no beer.
No.
They didn't have any.
What
Eric
the
does.
fuck?
Yeah.
You ever drink Gorilla Grape Newman's? Gorilla Grape?
Is that like? Are you just like?
Well, I mean, being that we're on the topic, Newman's Gorilla Grape.
Is that a salad dressing?
It's the
Paul Newman's?
$1,000 salad dressing.
Yes.
It is a grape drink. It's a juice.
It's like Kool-Aid drink.
Yeah, but it is one of the best grape drinks
Perp?
I ever had in my life.
Really?
Yeah.
While you were on acid?
No.
Oh,
In general.
What pairs well with a pancake that's the size of an 18-wheeler?
Orange juice. You know why? Because it brought my high back. Like every time I drink orange juice, for some reason somebody told me this, and bro, I'm going back
It's a long time.
1992, 1991.
Right, when you were selling
You was
commodities.
doing acid in
this is not
91?
commodities. This is not commodities.
You was doing acid in 91?
I was doing
You lit.
acid when I was 15 years old.
You lit.
Because I was hanging around. I was getting in the limelight. This is when Lord Michael and Kyoki used to spin. But what happened was one of my sister's friends, her brother, used to run the whole limelight. He was like right hand man with Peter Gation. And so we never got checked. This was back when Aphrodite was outside and stuff like that.
Yeah, they didn't have like IDs and like
No, well,
pregnant women would
they
smoke
chose-
cigarettes back then.
They
They didn't
chose
care.
who they wanted to be.
There was no like
It was
Surgeon General.
1957.
No. Wait, hold up. Now you're going way too back. That's some doo-wop Frankie Lyman shit.
Did your mom know that you were high?
No.
Wow.
But my mom was. I mean, we had my mom on 2 episodes ago, and
Yeah.
we spoke about where she found weed in my room. I had 10 pounds of weed in my room, and she threw it in the garbage. And thank God, because I got them on consignment. And my father found them. He's like, "Listen, you motherfucker. Okay, they'll be in the shed till tomorrow, or else that's it. Get them out." Because he knew. But thank God. So my mother, I'll give you another example, and it's sad to say, but my mother found a Nick bag of weed. Because back then I used to buy Nicks or sell Nicks.
Right.
I used to love it was dirt weed. Crazy thing is, you think about the weed that was smoking back then. And I told my mother, "Ma, it's not drugs. That's pencil shavings." And she was like, "You sure?" Because, Italian mothers, it's
But
like
then why would you have pencil shavings?
Because I told her I shaved it into the little bag. When I was in class.
Yo,
His
your
mother
mom
was
thought
in
you were-
denial.
Yo,
She
yeah,
didn't want to
exactly.
Your
You
mom
gotta
thought you were
understand
so weird.
Yeah, you understand. I come from an Italian family.
Sure.
Yeah.
The mothers are very, they don't
Delusional.
believe. You could say, let me tell you something. You could come to the house and say, somebody could say, "Listen, all right, your son shot 2 fucking people, robbed the store, and then drove his fucking car through the fucking supermarket." You know
And
what
then they
she'd say?
pack you up and you go to Italy.
And she would say, "Well,
Not my boy.
She would say, "No, not my boy." Yeah,
Yeah, right,
That's
right.
how they are. They
He
don't-
is a good boy. He didn't do it.
Right.
Yep.
They
No,
don't-
listen.
they don't believe it.
We grew up in an all-Italian town. Like,
That's right. You always tell me about
Yeah.
it. Remember, I made fun. Why did I make fun of?
I don't know. You regularly make fun of us. Yeah.
He makes fun of everyone.
No, we're from Harrison.
Yeah.
We're
We've eaten a pizza pie.
So growing up in that area, I mean,
Yeah.
at that time,
You look at our
Yeah.
yearbook. It's
Piambino,
Yeah,
and
Della Bella,
Maraglino,
Mezzincello,
and Artuso.
Scapacci.
yeah, all
Gambino.
yeah.
So most of your
Castellano.
friends growing up were Italian?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
like
you still friends with them
95%.
now?
Yeah.
Or are they still like...
No, 'cause
No,
Are
once
they
they
sleeping
could
with the
move-
fishes?
No, they didn't understand what we did. So by the time we moved to the city, they were just like, "What? Like you're gonna be hip hop sketch comedians?" Like,
Like, nah, you-
yeah.
No, but I
we're
went to my
good.
high school reunion and I
Oh,
was like
yeah,
friends
but
with everybody.
Our friends were different.
Yeah, well, your friends were
Yeah.
losers.
So you guys growing up, so you're 3 years older, and then there's another twin.
Yes.
But you guys are clearly closer than even you and your twin brother.
I wouldn't say that.
No, we're all close.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we just get to see them close, so we just portray that.
Yeah,
they're
that's
closest.
it. Yeah.
It's not
Yeah,
like
my
we, like,
mind, y'all don't like him.
Yeah, no, we love him. We love him.
Where?
Nah, wait. Just one more thing about the gorilla. Is it just me? Like, I think the parents are at fault here.
This
like,
is what people are saying.
Yeah.
So they petitioned.
That's my bigger problem.
And they already got 11,000 signatures because they're saying that it's child endangerment on the parents' end. Like, not the
I agree.
zoo.
Well, I don't know whether you have any children or not. I
Yeah.
don't.
I
Jeff
do.
doesn't. Pete,
Yeah. Well,
you're the expert.
Well,
no, I have a child.
Oh, you do. Oh, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has one. She has one. Well, that we
Don't
know
try to
of.
discredit
That we know of.
the other. The other ones didn't make it. But I'm pro-choice.
Yeah.
So yeah.
No. But how do you feel?
I feel like who's letting their child just like get to... I believe that too. I think that everyone shouldn't be able to have children. There's no reason for this lady to like let her 3-year-old. It's not even like it was a 7-year-old. Like it's 3. Like how did you take your eyes off your 3-year-old long enough for them to fall 10 feet
Nuts.
Yeah.
into like the gorilla cage?
It's
like
that the kid like crept around the fence.
Right.
And like the fence obviously like they did say that the fence has never had any problems in 38 years that it's been up or whatever. But like still the kid like found this fence.
Like he's smarter than every other human. Like
Yeah.
no, his
He's
mother is
bionic.
dumber than every other human.
There you go.
You know what?
Like it's
There
the
you go.
like
Hold on 1 second. I can't let you sit here and bash all these parents because let me tell you something.
presence over presence.
No, but listen to me.
Where was
Listen to me.
she?
Yes, but listen to me. I will say this.
When
I did think the same way, and then I was speaking to one of my friends, D. Wells. Shout out to D. Wells, and he was telling me he's a fellow parent, same age. My daughter, he has a daughter, same age, and he was like, "Look, we all been there where." You know, you've been somewhere and you're like, where the fuck is my kid? You know, and you know, it can happen. The thing I didn't like is like, I'll be honest
That
with
happened
you.
to me one time at a barbecue, not at the zoo.
Okay, well, that's your fault at a barbecue. You,
But it was like a family barbecue. Like I turned and she was in my aunt's house. Like it wasn't like, oh, she's playing with Magilla. Like
Yeah.
that doesn't like
Did they kill they didn't kill Harambe?
they killed him. He dead.
Mm.
He gotta
Yeah.
go.
Well, it's sad. It's sad. You know, people feel certain ways. I mean, here, I'll give you an example. You know, even You Gotta Eat This, what I have with me and
Ow.
Bun. We put up, there's a Houston Barbecue Festival last weekend, and somebody came, and what I'm finding out is it's very rare that this comes out. They brought out a whole gator. So they brought out a smoked gator. And I put it up on Instagram. It's like this barbecue called Pinkertons, and they're very big out in Houston. And so I put it up there, and you literally see the whole gator. If you go on You Gotta Eat This Instagram
Yeah.
page, you'll see the whole gator. And the comments were peeling in, man. There's like 500-600 of them, you know, where people are just like,
Ew.
how about we put you on the grill, motherfucker? You know, like how dare you? And now this, and at first I was like, damn, people really care about alligators like this? Like, and then somebody wrote, eat them before they eat you. And I was like, okay, I guess that. But, you know, I guess, like, you know, a lot of people feel like I love nature. But, you know, some people, like, gator is big, and people eat
Did you eat
gator
some?
in the South.
Well,
No.
have you ever?
I mean, I would. I heard it's like turkey.
I've had
I was
chicken.
watching
I've
Naked
had
and
it.
Afraid all weekend. I mean, sometimes you just gotta eat.
You had gator?
Like-
I ate gator.
Was
Yeah.
it good?
It was good. It tastes like chicken.
Yeah.
They
It
say
was
that
good.
about everything.
No, but it really did though.
Okay,
It
well,
was
I have-
steak doesn't taste like chicken.
That's true.
They never said that about steak, but anything that's not chicken steak or pork chop, they're like, tastes like chicken. Frog legs tastes like chicken. Pussy tastes like chicken.
Well, no, I never had no pussy that tastes like chicken.
Don't lie.
I had pussy that tasted. Listen, I had pussy that tasted
you had the
like.
curry girl.
No. Hold on. I'll tell you, I had multiple different pussies that taste different things. There's times where I had pussies that tasted like fucking sanitation. I was like, holy shit, what the fuck?
Wait, but how did you get your mouth there before? You didn't smell it?
No, I did put the finger there and give it, but it gave me a different odor. And then when I got a little closer, and I guess the lips opened the kingdom, and I was like, holy shit. And that's when I, back in the day, had a start tack, and I just pressed the top of it, and it rang. I was like, hello? What? Really? You got arrested? You're right there. and I just ran off on her. But then I've been with girls that their pussy smell like strawberry melon, like.
This is
mean,
the Preacher Pete section of the podcast.
I mean, amazing,
Pedophile Pete.
amazing. No, not pedophile. No, God forbid. How do we go from gators to pussy? I don't even know. I don't know where we are. But anyway,
We're going in alphabetical order.
Anyway, listen. Rest in peace to the gorilla. And
Yes.
the only thing I didn't like about the parent was that she was like, "I love you, baby. Stay. We're gonna be right there." Like, and I just felt like if it was me,
You talking to the kid from up there? You good? Ray Sean, they coming. They got the gun.
even though if it was me, I felt like I would have jumped in there. Not saying that was the right thing to
Nah, you
do, but
going
I can
cheer.
I can never let I can never.
That
You
gorilla
had,
would have
like,
washed you.
Yeah, you had like the Sarah Palin response.
Yeah, but I just can never. I don't know. I just can never stand there and just watch. I don't know. You know what I mean? I mean, I know it probably wouldn't.
No,
have
but
been
like
the
this woman had
greatest
3 other kids. Like, it's just one.
thing. Oh, God forbid. God forbid. But anyway, rest in peace to the gorilla and shouts to the gators all over the world being cooked. Smoke gator, get yourself some and put yourself a little sriracha mayo on the side and dip it in and you may enjoy yourself. Now let me ask you some holidays like
Yeah.
What's up with them? Am I right?
no, tell me about the like what is a holiday in a Jewish family? Like is
We're
it
not
really
that Jewish. No.
Okay.
We're Jewish.
Like,
Okay.
we don't wear like funny hats. We
Okay.
don't.
Yeah. So like Thanksgiving is an American holiday. We'll celebrate that with everybody.
Which people think is weird, by the way.
I know they're just
People are like, wait, Jews celebrate Thanksgiving? It's like,
of course, yeah. Memorial Day, regular national holidays.
Love celebrating Memorial Day.
Passover is a specific Jewish holiday, right? That's like all the family gets together and you talk about when the slaves were freed from Egypt, however many thousand
Is
years
that like
ago.
Kwanzaa for black people?
There's no gifts
it's like
exchanged.
Easter,
Okay.
except not
Without-
about Jesus.
Yeah.
And it's not like his resurrection, so not really like Easter, but same time of the year.
Got you.
Yeah.
Those go together, and then there's like the New Year, so that's like Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, where you sort of like try to like explain all your sins from the last year, and then you get to move on, right?
Do you have to fast or anything?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
But we don't.
Yeah.
Got eating.
No, I need to eat. Look
Yeah.
at me.
Jeff was on. Do you know Rihanna had this thing called
Rihanna plane. It was like, took like 300 people all around the world, 7 countries, 7 days.
You went?
I was on it.
And they
I
didn't-
who
I
else was
didn't
on it?
eat.
Elliot
Elliot, I mean, like every writer you can think of.
But point being, they didn't feed you properly, so
So I lost a lot of weight. Then I went to my high school reunion the day after I landed, and I was just like, I looked horrible, but I was like popping out there. Like everybody was just like, "Oh shit, you were with
Were
Rihanna."
you popular in high school?
I mean, like I was very well liked. I wouldn't say I was popular. Popular means that like you were wearing like the cool clothes and driving like a cool car. I wasn't doing that.
Leo.
But like, yeah.
But you knew
I'm
everybody.
such a
Everybody
Leo.
knew you. You
Everybody
woke up in
knew
the
me.
room,
Yeah.
commanding attention.
like a Leo does.
But what was cool clothes to you back then?
What was cool clothes to me?
Nietzsche.
I was wearing Abercrombie head to toe.
Yo, remember that song Abercrombie?
I like
and
the
Fitch?
girls
Oh, yeah.
that wear Abercrombie and
Wait,
Fitch.
did you or did you not have a full Sean John sweatsuit?
Everyone
I
had that.
I had the velour pants.
velour,
Hey.
Yeah, but I didn't have the top though. Which I don't know
Your
why.
brother probably had it. No, he didn't have it.
Like,
He was
what
a
do you
square.
wear with
Nah,
just velour pants? Like a blazer?
So were you cool?
I think I was a lot like Jeff, like same sort of deal. Like
All Abercrombie.
Look, now it's funny because like from my graduating class, I was looking at my yearbook the other day, my senior yearbook, and there were 3 kids who, let's say, have gotten some sort of celebrity. Like we have like online celebrity status
Right.
of whatever level, like over
in
the
these streets.
Yeah. There was a girl who signed to the Neptunes like right out of high school. She didn't really pop off, but she sings with like Michael Bolton or Michael.
Michael
Bolton.
Bolton.
And then there was a kid who loved wrestling so much and became a professional wrestler on WWE, which is like just nuts.
Yeah, but then he like flamed out of there like real quick.
Well, I think it might have been steroids.
Yeah,
So,
and then now he's like an extra in like Baby Mama and a couple of other.
When you
NBC
say
things.
flamed,
well,
He-
one.
no.
what was he doing?
He's gay now.
no,
No,
but
yeah.
steroids.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what you meant.
I was like, oh, he's a flame now?
Yeah,
But
I'm just like read between the lines.
But
I didn't
no.
know what wrestler he was.
high school was just like my high school class was
he was
162
Romeo
kids.
Roselli.
Yeah.
If that means anything to anybody.
162 kids, so it wasn't like huge, you know. Like that was my grade, so like
Right.
what? Like we had 900 kids in the
And
high
you
school.
guys weren't in school together long enough because, like, the
No,
3 years.
elementary
so
school,
4
once
years.
yeah.
4 years.
Yeah. Oh, so it's
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
You're coming in. You're leaving.
Yep.
Yeah. So I feel like we only got like really popular or seemingly popular. Like we always were well liked, but like now I think people think that there's like an extra level of like
They're
whatever.
getting a lot of groupie love.
I mean,
From high school?
Not
No,
from
no,
high
no.
school.
Now.
Yeah, we do okay.
do high school people like hit you up now?
I mean, I get a couple, but you know, they fucking look disgusting. I don't want to be bothered with them. You know, like fucking the girl that I was trying to chase around that wouldn't give me her pussy back then. Now she wants to give it to me, but she got 4 kids.
And also,
Two
oh
different-
my
yeah, she
God.
got-
Did she just almost lose one?
No. She got 4 kids.
She
got,
doesn't
like-
live in Cleveland
She's
or
a
whatever?
fucking mess, you know. Like, and I don't have time for that, you know. And I'll be honest with you, a lot of the girls that I was messing with in high school, you know, that I really liked, you know, early on before I settled down recently a couple of years ago, you know, like when they hit me up, I was like, I didn't want to like play with them because I knew it was serious or not, and I was like, look, I'm looking just to fuck this girl,
Right.
And some of them I just let go. Like I was like, yo, I'm not gonna even like I don't even want some pussy is not worth fucking.
Right.
I'll be honest with you.
What about the
I wouldn't
garbage
know.
smelling one?
The garbage smell one I never dealt with ever again. But I'll be honest with you, it was.
But
very
you
good.
licked it, so you.
No, I didn't lick it. I opened it up,
Yeah, then he got a page.
StarTech.
and then I pressed the start tag ring phone. Yo, listen. Anyway, you guys. Now you went into podcasting, but
Yeah.
really hard body with
Yeah.
it's a waste of time.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Now, what was that a year ago?
1 year.
Yeah.
1
We
year.
just celebrated our 1 year
In-
anniversary.
In your congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
In your house, Upper
Yeah.
West Side. Like,
Yeah.
First of all, like, you know, how did you get the quality sound good? It just
I mean, we do it all ourselves.
Yeah.
We just sort of like, you know.
Yeah, we do everything ourselves. Booking, like everything.
Yeah.
Promotions.
well, I didn't think your doorman was doing the bookman.
No.
No, but he does. The doorman does take the picture at the end.
I believe that.
you gotta do.
But how's that been?
It's been great. It's you know, it was something where we wanted to make sure that we were out there on a weekly basis, you know, and
You need to.
yeah, and it's been really good. If you listen to just like anything you do, if you start at the beginning, like it's not going to be great, but it gets better as you go along.
Right.
Now we found our groove. We're a year in. We've had great guests, everyone from Bun B to Mano to
Jadakiss.
yeah, to Gunplay to
Some like industry people like Sycamore and whatever.
yeah, just
Asher Roth.
yeah, lots of people have come
Mike
through.
Posner.
Also, like writers and producers and comedians. So we just have like a bunch of people. We had this great episode called Open Mic Night where we had 11 of our friends or 14 of our friends
Oh,
come
that's
over.
when I made fun of you when I said,
Yes.
"Damn, I didn't even make any."
No,
of those.
listen, you'll be on the next one. We're gonna have a second version of this. No, because listen, how good is Pete with telling stories? Like especially like a first date story. Like
Pete was in
Yeah,
his
no, you know what's
feelings.
so funny? You know what I love about podcasting is that people become fans of either you or the brand.
Right.
Being that I've been into podcasting for many years, you know, it's funny that when I never forget, like somebody had emailed me and wrote, "Hey, you have to listen to this. It's the real." You know, Combat was on there, and I guess you were phrasing like, "Hey, remember years ago you didn't get along with Pete," and he's like, "Sure, we ain't getting along now."
right, yeah.
And you know, it's funny just how people tip you off on anything, you know, like
And you know, not a lot of podcasts are about this, but there are specific ones that are like meant for gossipy stuff. Like we're not about that. Like if we're gonna have, we have Angie Martinez and Miss Info on the same episode coming up soon, and like we weren't coming in there to like talk about like Wendy Williams or like any of the more gossipy stuff.
sure.
Like it's just like we're more interested in like a person's journey and their whole like arc and how they got from like point A to point B, right? And so like part of Combat's story was, you know, his time with you, and we weren't looking to like start anything. So whatever that person like, you know, took out of context.
no. I would have said something.
Yeah,
I would've
yeah.
said, I'm just.
He
saying
would have
it 'cause
tagged both of y'all, and he would have had.
I would have said
Don't
something
worry,
already.
y'all
I would
would've
have just
known.
text you, but no, I didn't take it. I just, you know, it just shows you how much, like, you know, you think about it, the podcast world as we know it. Like, here's the funny thing. I think that. So, and this is why I want, like, you know, with the Premium Pete Show, I just want it to be like a sitcom podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be, you know, I want people to learn things. I want people to come and, you know, keep in mind, people I bring in here are people that, you know, are friends and family of the show. And then, you know, if people, you know, may not know some of your, you know, work, and some people may know some of your work. So when they leave, they may learn something or they may not. I feel like there's comedy. You got to laugh. I feel like there's got to be gems, and I feel like.
Yeah.
And then you guys are doing a great job of it. Even Rap Radar's doing a great job. Even Nori is doing a great job. But here's the thing. Consistency and longevity. So the point I'm trying to make is, you know how some people don't, until they start hearing it from other people, don't respect something or don't know of something. So, they may not make it to the Upper West Side until somebody else tells them.
Listen,
Right.
I will say that with our relatives, like podcasting doesn't hold much weight. But when I went to do jury duty and I told them I was a podcaster and I needed to talk about what was going on in my
Really?
week, they were just like, "See ya."
Well, first of all,
Oh,
next
that
time,
works?
It worked.
I brought my daughter.
Really? To jury duty?
And they were like, we're not going to call you for 6 years. I said, thank you.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, if you guys ever get called for jury duty ever again,
Yeah.
reach out to me.
You could borrow my
What does
daughter.
that mean?
Don't drop her into a gorilla cage because I'll kill you, but you can definitely take her to jury duty, and 6 years, you'll be good.
Why should we call you?
Because we'll get it squashed.
Okay.
You understand? Don't worry about it. Just call. Call me now. We'll get it squashed. But yeah,
Was that a Miss Cleo reference you just
Yeah,
made?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
but having said that, and what's so funny? Like I look at even people talk about numbers. Like this is something where I think that sometimes. Not only hip hop, but just like our culture sometimes doesn't realize. Doing good numbers, relating to the guests very well.
Pause.
Doing good numbers, pause. Pause decline. Pause decline. That's a fucking bad pause. But the point I'm making is like, it's like a lot of these like in hip hop, you see like Nori, like they put out these numbers or you get Elliot with the fucking the top. There ain't no fucking top. There's fucking. That's a bad pause.
Top is okay.
No, you're not.
Who doesn't love some good top?
You getting top, yeah.
The point I'm making is that there is people doing millions out the gate.
Pause.
No, really. There's
People doing millions of the
millions. All these other like
do it to anything.
all these other podcasts. Million plays
Yeah, right.
out the gate.
Yeah,
It's
right.
like there's YouTube personalities I found on YouTube that are humongous. They have like 4 or 5 million subscribers. They have their own podcast.
Yes.
Killing it. There's a bigger world than what we think of.
And now, and we've done this too. Like we've had like podcasters on as guests, and it's like who would have thought that this was a thing even like 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Where they are the.
Yeah, I remember like, when we did the first podcast, it was just like, how do you explain what this even is?
Yeah. But now
it's much easier.
Now it's just like a radio conversation that you can listen to anytime.
Actually, yeah. So when we started this podcast, we were like, hey, so we want to have a dinner party style conversation in our apartment. And that's just like an easy way to explain it. And the press release went out and they said that it was a dinner party. And we were
People
like,
was hungry.
fuck, we have to cook for all these rappers.
Y'all have
So
to.
And we
started
did.
cooking for
we
rappers.
did. But then we stopped. But we did. We have cooked. we made sea bass for gunplay. We roasted a chicken when Bun came over. We had because Jada came
Y'all
over.
gonna have to cook for Pete. Like, don't do it. Y'all gotta eat this.
Well,
No, Pete's mother has to come over with like 30 dishes and like pancakes the size of
She's gonna bring her
18
special
wheelers.
apron.
Yeah.
She wears a certain apron where it has like.
when you looked at your mom,
paisley
you
and
saw a Rubik's Cube. That's the greatest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, she was a Rubik's Cube. Her fucking head was moving around. It was fun. And she's like, Peter, you want a pancake? And I was like, nah, Ma, I don't want a fucking pancake. You know what? Let me get it. And then I got it. It was fucking humongous. But I already told you. But you know what? Let's take a break and we'll come back with, we have a game where we play. It's called 21 Questions.
Let's do it.
And then we have a segment that we have that, I don't know if you ever see me tweet. It's called I Don't Trust People.
Yes.
So we'll get right into that. Internets, we'll be right back. It's a Premium Pete Show. Don't go nowhere. Cheer.
Ow.
Yo, it's your boy, Ward Have Mercy, and when I ain't sneaking in the back door giving your mom the business, I'm listening to the Premium Pete Show with Miss Lissa Knows.
Are you having baby mama issues? Come on down to the Premium Pete Show and let Pastor Pete drop some gems in your ear holes.
Oh, happy days. Oh, happy days.
When peas just wash.
And we're back. And listen, as we're talking on a break, we were talking about what Jews like. You said red wine, Pinot Grigio. She
Black
was saying,
women.
But no, we don't know about black women.
Why not?
You know what? I
You
want
don't
to
like
say
black
this.
women?
I love black women.
Yeah.
What are
Okay,
you
so
talking
I've
about?
been trying to scoop a white guy. Okay, and
How long?
a long time. So I grew up in Hell's Kitchen. So I remember my
Clinton.
first crush. Don't get shot. My first crush with this boy named Skip.
Skip.
And he was so
Yo,
cute. He looked like
sounds real white.
he was so white.
Skip.
He was pasty.
He
like
was
Does he wear his
1957.
Does he wear his hat backwards?
he looked like Macaulay Culkin. I used
Okay.
to love him with his pink lips and his like white, like blonde hair.
Wait,
like
how old were you at the time?
5.
Okay, so it
Okay.
wasn't
Scheming
like
on
Yeah,
scheming
yeah.
on Skip. But and then like I just like but I feel like I'm too aggressive for the white boys. Like you guys need like the damsel in distress. I'm like, move. Got this. And it's like, oh, I'm scared of her. Like, but I'm really nice.
Yeah, but how do you know that one of these fucking kids won't tie you up and smash a folding chair on the back of your ass and just fuck you?
Is that
very...
sex or that I gotta call my uncles? Like, what's happening? Am I getting,
no.
Am I
White people
getting
are
beat
crazy.
up?
White people are like serial killers. So
This is another thing I'm scared of. Okay, so I do like a good white boy. Like I was like at the gym and I started talking to Toby and it wasn't
Crush Gym
Toby.
or whatever.
Yeah, and it wasn't. I was surprised too. I was like, "Is this your house name or your field name?" And he's like, "Look at my ID." And I was like, "This cute white boy. He was from Australia." And I fell in love with him. And I was just like, "Oh my god! Like how long are you here?" And he's like, 10 days. And I was like, "Come back." And I think I scared him away.
Well,
but
listen, Jewish guys aren't scared of you. You know, I tell you, I had my instances with, I mean, I've been with many black women. And even now, I have a kid and my daughter's they're Puerto Rican, so I've always been with, a melting pot of women. That's just the style I love. But what's so funny in the beginning that you mentioned rowdy black girls or people like rah, rah, rah. I was dealing with this one girl and she was like, "You a white boy." And I was like,
Right.
"What are you talking about? I'm Italian, but what am I
That's
white? What are you
white.
talking about?" And she's like, "You got pink dick." And I was like, "Pink dick? I don't have no pink dick. My dick is no, I don't have no pink dick. What do you mean? What
It's
color
not
is it?
pink?
You didn't see it."
I hence the question and the elevation of the end of it. What color is it? Like I've never seen it. Nat, girl, we both Leos.
Listen, I don't have no. I'm
trying
Sicilian.
to scheme on the twins.
I'm
I don't know
Sicilian.
why he started talking about his dick, girl. Back to you guys. So, the
Brown.
Jewish boys, y'all into it?
yeah.
Y'all down with the swirl?
Yes,
Yeah.
let's go.
Although I don't like it when people call it the swirl.
Why?
I just I don't like
You
how
don't-
people like don't like when you say like moist and stuff. Like I just don't like swirl.
Who doesn't like moist?
That's like a well-known
all,
thing.
all women don't like moist. Until
What?
you that's what makes you different.
Yeah, I'm like, what? Moist make me show over. Got
Well,
things
maybe
to do.
wet. Maybe wet.
No, moist sounds better. It sounds like Duncan Hines, like extra, like, ew. Moist.
Duncan Hines.
Yes, the good cake.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
I know.
Yes, you think about the matzah.
No.
Yeah, Eric, you're thinking about matzah.
We
Yo,
think-
matzo cookies. I fuck with matzo.
Do you really?
Yeah, I put jelly on it. And,
No, you don't gotta
Is
eat
he
that.
fucking it up?
Well, you don't like matzo crackers?
Well, no, matzah's just gross.
The sheet one, right?
Right.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
a flat.
my mother.
Like a foot by a foot, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We put butter on that thing.
No.
Yo,
yeah, but it's
Italians
not-
always adding shit. Like
It's
you
not
know-
a delicacy.
No, but it's like
it's
also like not like oh, you put butter on it. Whoa.
like real quick.
Well, what do you want to put avocado on it? And be all
Yeah,
fucking
ooh.
gentrified.
Nah,
Almond
listen,
milk?
listen. Now we're
Can we put hummus?
now we're
Isn't that
talking.
isn't that
hummus. Yeah. Well, actually, I guess butter really, but
Cream
matzah
cheese.
was just done because it was like the Jews had to get the hell out of there before the Egyptians came, right?
And so there's no yeast.
So so the bread doesn't rise, and that's, by the way. So like, there's all these traditions that, like, if you think back at it, it's just like, what does this even mean or matter or whatever at that in 2016, right? But matzah is one of those things
It
that just
matters 'cause when I
lasted.
go to your house with your grandmother and
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, teach me. And she's like, oh, I love the moolie.
Yo.
What do Jews call the black girls?
No,
Oh my
that-
God,
not
we're
that
not racist.
That's what your grandmother would call me, no?
No, maybe my other grandmother.
Yeah, like don't lie. Like
Maybe
let's
my
not
other
act like these
grandmother
things
was-
don't
Second
happen.
of all, our grandmother is 103 years old.
God bless her.
Yes.
She doesn't even know what you look like. And
Nah,
plus, you change your wigs way too much. She wouldn't even recognize you. You come in there one
Would
day.
she be like, I love all your last 5 girlfriends like that? We love her.
Could be possible.
Grandma doesn't hear very well anymore, so.
And I'm loud, so she's good. Grandma, you good? Pass the matzah.
It's funny, but I do.
And the
I
butter.
have a box of matzah at home.
It never goes bad.
It never.
Because it never gets good.
But the only thing I never was a fan of was kosher pizza.
Oh,
I go
listen,
to a kosher pizza place.
I don't fuck with it at all.
No, it's
my
terrible.
brother, my
So
brother
kosher
does.
means it's blessed and like Like, what is that?
I don't know.
What's kosher?
You know, I didn't understand, but as far as kosher pizza, I'll never forget one of my friends let me try kosher pizza one time, and we don't talk no more because it was one of the most, just blandest.
Yeah,
Like, it was
yeah.
like a girl who's like, like you're fucking her, and she just like is just like sitting there like, and you're like, you're enjoying, and you're like, you want me to stop? Like,
It's just
like-
garbage pussy.
yeah, garbage pussy. There we
Set
go.
off
Yeah.
the star tack,
Kosher pussy kosher pizza is garbage pussy.
Yo,
But let's
I
get
love
to
you guys.
let's get to
21
21 questions. Yeah. So
Cool.
21 questions is where what we do is we throw out usually a thing. People
First
place a thing,
Uh-huh.
and you say the first thing that comes to your
So
mind.
word association.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear this, and
Okay.
you say it.
Okay.
It's like going to the therapist.
Yeah.
Right, turtles.
But we don't need. It's
Okay. I had to babysit a turtle and I almost killed it.
Wow.
Next.
Marilyn Terrapins, yeah.
Okay. Locks.
Jadakiss.
Basketball.
New York Knicks.
I'm no good at basketball. Like people think I play basketball because I'm tall, and it's just like no. Like I'm Jewish too, so it doesn't work for me.
The yeshiva.
Dolph Shays.
Oh, the yeshiva, is that the next thing?
Yeah.
Very Jewish? I don't
Yeah.
know.
Cornflakes.
I don't fuck with them.
No, yeah.
No, that seems like sad to me.
Matzo ball soup.
Okay, I fuck with matzo ball soup.
I didn't for a long time, but now I'm just starting to.
I don't make matzo ball soup.
I don't know why I'm looking at you.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Hookers.
Man.
Yeah, that one.
Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Spanish woman.
Shouts to them.
Fiery.
Olay.
Twins.
My brothers. You're not going to answer?
Oh, I was like, I have nothing to say about this
That's
topic.
right. Actually, you know what's really funny, just real quick, is that Jeff would get the dumbest questions from people who didn't understand twins.
Still do.
Like when you blink, does he blink? And
Right.
when you think, does he know what you're thinking?
Oh no, I get like, which one of you used to be identical?
Oh,
I
you
get,
finished or you
like-
done?
Yeah, I'm just like,
Have you guys
Read
ever
a book.
switched and like you go to his
No.
classes and he
No,
or
like,
you
we
fuck his
look too
girlfriend and he
They're,
fucks yours?
they're fraternal.
We look
I'm not
too
a twin.
different.
Oh, they for so you guys gotta do
actually,
it. So you fuck
there's
his
a
girlfriend.
girl there's a woman
We're
who
not
works
twins.
at the grocery
What I
store.
said, y'all look alike.
And she calls all three of us twins. Which,
Oh, three.
one, there's an issue. And then, like, we'd be like, no, like, I'm the twin. The other one that wears glasses is a twin. Very easy. And Eric would
Right.
get so
I don't
mad.
wear
No,
glasses, yeah.
Y'all
So
two twins, and the other one is triplers.
And that's what Dallas calls us. He's like, "What's up, twin?"
Yeah.
And then he goes, I know you're not twins,
Yeah.
but I
Like we're Big Pun and Fat Joe or something,
Yeah.
you know?
makes sense.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Spies.
Spies?
Is this an accusation?
Spies like us.
Yeah.
Beyonce.
Wait, are you not answering?
Oh, wait. Oh, spies?
Yeah.
No,
Spies
I-
was the fear.
I
I
said
saw
there was
you
an
guys and I thought
accusation.
spy and spy, but spy versus
Spy
spy.
versus Spy, Mad Magazine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're both wearing black.
Okay.
Although we're all white.
Hip hop.
Wait. Did you have another one? You said Beyonce.
No, she
I
said
love
Beyonce.
you. No, he's on motherfucking point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
we
you
gonna
also-
get you some pussy.
But to be honest, you skipped Pete's turn.
No,
No.
because Pete was quiet for 6 seconds, and that's a dead
the rule?
space.
Yeah, no.
And now I'm like, well, I think
she-
Pete
Wait,
She
when has
snorted
Pete
coke
ever
tonight.
been quiet? That's not true.
Pete was
She
quiet for
snorted
6
coke tonight.
seconds.
You say
Wait,
hip hop?
So, yeah,
Yeah,
hip hop.
Kiumbo Joshua.
Nice. I've heard of it. I've heard that it's filled with thugs.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Yeah.
And Beyonce, you said?
Beyonce, I'm part of the Beehive.
I knew it.
Now, in that, Jeff will just like go on someone's.
I leave bee and lemon emoji under all of my enemies and just hope that the Beehive follows. It doesn't even matter. They can be talking about anything, and I'm just like, bzzz, like fuck you.
Facts.
Hope you die in a fire.
And we
Bzzz.
all support each other. Like, if you're mad, I'm mad.
Yeah, yeah.
We went to the. We
My
went to
sister
the,
friend.
We went to Barclays for the Bad Boy show, and Jay-Z came out as a special guest, and he destroyed the place, like turned the place to
course.
dust, right? And remember all the people online after Lemonade came out, and they were like, Jay-Z can never come back
Yeah,
from this.
yeah,
Jay-Z is
yeah.
never. He's done. That place was shook.
Spit.
Spit? Like the game?
Whatever
No.
you
The
thinking
card
when
game?
I say it.
That is absolutely not what she's talking about, Eric, but good turn of phrase.
Or maybe it was what Pete was doing with that girl's.
By the way, receive my blessings.
Donald Trump.
Fuck Donald Trump.
I used to watch Celebrity Apprentice.
So no.
Have you ever had a moment where you were like uncomfortable in like a hip hop situation? Like maybe like you saw like a rapper getting smacked, or you saw like something
when
that you
we got threatened.
Yeah?
That was uncomfortable.
Who threatened you?
We're not gonna say who it is here.
Yeah,
but
because it's been years.
Yeah.
But like,
But yeah, I mean,
Gary Owens is the guy, the BET. I knew that
Yes,
was him, the ginger.
yeah. So he has like a TV show coming out. And
Yeah.
he's the first white guy. And it's like,
Maybe he's gonna feeture you guys. That'll be cool. Let's talk about that.
I
Put
think
that in
it's
the universe.
different.
into the air.
Put in bing is there.
What's his sign? What is he?
No, who gives a fuck? Don't go there. Don't go there. We don't want to know his sign. But what were you saying about threaten?
No, I mean one time there was a person in this business who threatened us at BB King's. And it was just it was a stupid situation. He's like,
he didn't just threaten us; he grabbed us up.
He-
Like it
yeah,
was
threw
him
a
and
drink
the
in-
guy who had just come out of jail.
yeah, threw a
Is
drink.
there, I mean, a reason? I mean, not to get into the story.
Yeah, I
but-
mean, we made a joke about this person.
Well,
Person-
after he had done some stuff beforehand.
yeah, he deserved the jokes that we were making about him. And he didn't like it, and he threw a glass in my face, and he
No, that's not
grabbed
cool.
up Jeff, and then said he slept with a gun by his bedside. Did we want to like test him? And we were like, not really. And
It's
we were,
not worth it.
And we were like,
No.
we're like, what are we doing here? Like, why?
And
all of our
And
friends are
Gary's a
enjoying
Taurus,
this
by the
show.
way. He's a Taurus.
Oh, he is such a Taurus.
He's a Taurus, by the
He is
way.
such a Taurus.
Yeah, he's on his
We had
bullshit.
so many
But
friends.
he's a Scorpio rising.
We had so many friends and fans like in this building at BB
Pause.
King's, and nobody like saw this, and we were just like,
Yeah,
what-
well, because it was way before the show started.
yeah,
so.
we're just like, what is
There's
going on?
power in ignoring someone. Like,
Yeah.
silence
sure.
is golden. Like, you don't want to give people, and I have to learn this all the time because I have nothing but time sometimes. It's like, I could be petty, but there's power in just ignoring someone and not giving them that, like, just to keep it moving. So
I think
kudos
also-
to you for that. And not
I
even
think that
saying
that's-
their name right now
Yeah, I
just
mean-
shows, like, how, like, strong you are.
We are strong black women.
Perfect. Yes,
The
girl.
real,
Yes,
the
girl.
real, right? Yeah. No, listen, but like also 9 years into, or almost 9 years into our career, like
Right.
we know who we are right now. Like we
Yeah.
know our voice, we know like who we are as human beings. Like we don't have to make the mistakes that we would have made when we were like younger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
no.
smart.
I mean, you've always been authentic to me. I mean, there's a lot of people that, I mean, people are who they are. I think sometimes people like, I wouldn't want you to be me, or I wouldn't want you to act like somebody else, or, you relate to people. I mean, for me, what I liked of you guys, and I think our friendship is just the authentic, just being authentic and also just supportive. I mean, anything that, I've ever had, or, or you guys, I try to come to, or you come, I mean, you come to everything.
Everybody's
Yeah.
coming. Pause.
Every
Pause, yeah.
time I
think-
need like garbage pussy, Pete always points me in the right direction.
No.
Here's how we connect with Pete. None of us have ever owned lugs.
No, I think
Never.
that just being authentic is how you build relationships. I mean, and I don't want at the end of the day, how you came into hip hop is definitely different. The way I came into hip hop, or how I love hip hop or care about hip hop, may be different. Or I may like this song started this song started you. But at the end of the day, as you's always, to me, have always been
Who
true
are
to
your
yourself.
favorite rappers?
Thank you.
Macklemore, Eminem, Lil
Oh my God,
Dicky.
yes.
Asher Roth,
Wait, one more. And
Pink.
And
No, what's this kid's
Lecrae.
Kesha.
Yo, I'm so good. Yo, what's so funny? We were on an episode a couple of weeks ago, and we were talking about I hate white people in hip hop who bash white people in hip hop. Like
I think that's such a thing.
like for instance, like the guy. Remember the guy from
Macklemore.
Genius?
Oh.
Mahmood. Remember that
Yeah,
guy?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he's not white though.
No, but it's like his whole crew besides him. I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot the other kids, but they came
Yeah.
in and they're like, "We hate Eminem, we hate this person, we hate this,"
Right.
and I'm like, and
Well, that being said,
Yeah.
like I don't really listen to Eminem just because it's like sonically it doesn't. But like
I like old Eminem.
when Eminem was like 2000
8 Mile.
Yeah.
8 Mile.
Yeah, when he
Marshall
was like
Mathers,
fucked up
right.
off of drugs,
I sit back
fucked
and
up
sit back
yeah.
in his bag.
Yeah.
And then when he was angry,
Yeah,
that's when we loved him.
yeah. When he was going to Ja Rule
Yes.
Yeah.
That's when
for
we loved
taking
him.
ecstasy.
Yeah.
That's when
there's
we
nothing wrong
loved
with
him.
taking ecstasy.
Yeah.
Once he started screaming on like not being afraid, I wasn't with it.
Nah,
or like
yeah.
beating up Rihanna in that video, like I don't want it. Poor Eminem.
Yeah. So let's go to, we have a segment called I Don't Trust People. And internet, let me tell you something. I appreciate every one of you because everyone is getting involved in I Don't Trust People. Just to let people know how they could get involved, hashtag I don't trust PPL, and whoever you don't trust or what you don't trust, send it in, and if it's doable, if it's not no fucking garbage pussy type tweet, then we'll fucking feature it on the next episode. Who we got, Miss Lissa?
Dave Fresh says, I don't trust people who put salt on their grits. I put salt on my grits. Like, what are you putting, Dave? Sugar?
Yeah, I don't
That's
have-
farina.
I like sugar. I like sugar.
You like sugar on your grits?
Yeah, sugar. I like sugar.
What
on my
about the
grits.
Jews? What
I
do you
like
guys
garbage pussy.
I like butter on my matzah. Yeah.
like? And what about no salt?
Salt in my pussy.
Salted butter.
Okay, so JD Gatling Jr. says, I don't trust anyone that can have a full convo with you while dangling a Newport from their bottom lip. I have an uncle who does this. I never trusted him because
Nah.
he still owes me $6.
I am with.
What?
Who is
That's
it?
so specific.
JD Gatlin Jr.
Yeah.
I'm with him.
Yeah, JD Gatwin. Yo, let me tell you something. I remember somebody having let me tell you something. The thought of that makes me laugh because I remember people talking to me while the fucking thing is like, and it's like fucking. I'm like, yo,
It's always a mechanic.
and I can't believe that they're actually still holding on to the fucking cigarette.
Is it lit?
Being able to talk.
No.
Yo,
yeah.
it's so lit though.
It's lit in the field, but the cigarette is always not lit because if it was lit, their eyes would start tearing. So it's always like this unlit cigarette that's just like going.
It's
Fish mouth.
It's stuck. Yeah, that's nasty.
It's the carburetor. It's not the carburetor. You got to fix it. And look at the oil. It's like
I don't trust people
cigarette
like that.
going.
What they need to do is brush their lips because it's they got too much of that adhesive on their lips where the fucking Newport's sticking.
Pause.
So Spottin
Good
says, I don't trust people who wear a scarf when it's warm. I hate those people.
right.
Like, what kind
Talk
of
about it.
like is it like a fashion sense? Like, what are you doing? Like,
Nah.
I was sweating. I had pitters. My forehead had bullets.
Yeah, but
And
you're
this-
always sweating.
kick a rock. So this lady walks by me and she had on a sundress and a pashmina.
Was she wearing Uggs?
No, and this hoe had on
This
sandals.
wasn't Jersey.
This hoe.
And my daughter was like, which one, Mom? Who is it? Who you mad at? I was like, Brielle, you're going to get me washed. Just chill.
Point him out. Point
Yes,
him out.
she's a Taurus.
yeah,
so
but it's almost like-
Yo,
weird.
such a Taurus.
It's almost like shout out to those Sagittarians, but it's almost like people who wear. I mean, this became very trendy, and I'm sure you see this whenever you go up to because
What's that?
the corporate offices that are not corporate anymore,
Right.
Like Complex
Yeah.
or I mean, there's a lot of places, not only Complex, that you go up and it's like you can wear what you want.
Right.
How many people wearing Scullies?
Scullies?
In the
you know,
summer?
like Scullies, yeah. You never seen that?
We don't go to
LA.
offices that much.
Okay,
Oh,
but
LA,
LA.
LA is a big thing. Here, not so much though.
But you understand people
I
doing
did-
that.
yeah.
Like,
It's
like,
weird.
I don't understand that. Like, I don't know. You know what? Who said that they don't trust people? Who is that?
That was
Jeff Rosenthal.
Shout out to Jeff.
No, that was Spottin.
Spottin', listen,
Spottin'.
I agree with Spottin'. Listen, if you're wearing a scarf in the fucking summer,
Or
okay,
Scully, because that's true.
yeah,
Yo,
I don't trust you.
I
No.
went to school and all the girls wore North Face jackets, tiny skirts, Ugg boots, Newport cigarette
Year
thing from
round,
my lips.
year round.
Yeah.
Are these black girls?
No, white. They were all
Smoking
from
Newports?
Did they have any dirty souths?
Yo,
They all.
So our last
Shout out
one,
to Bevel.
but you guys should be thinking of some right now.
okay.
Our last one is a Pete tweet, of course, but Pete was
Pete
in his
tweet.
Oh,
he
Pete
was in,
tweet.
He's in
Little
his
Pete
feelings, so
tweet.
he did it so different. So, don't you ever put milk in your cereal first, then put cereal. I don't trust people who do that. So he
does
changed
that?
the
I don't
dynamic.
trust that.
Like,
Yo,
who's doing
hold
this,
up,
Peter?
Hold on. First of all, whenever you tweet something that people are like, what the fuck? People say, who does that? But people do that. Yo, I've fucking seen people put their milk in a cereal bowl and then put their fucking cereal and wonder why they're fucking like they're trying to save the fucking cereal from overflowing, like, and then you can't even enjoy yourself that way. Let me tell you something, okay? You don't just slip out your dick and put it in somebody, okay? You gotta like kiss her on the neck,
Lick it.
or give her a little feel
Well,
on the breasts.
Maybe that's how you do it.
Rosenthal just sticks it in.
Just stick it in and then worry about all the foreplay later.
This is a Pete tweet.
I put ice in my cereal. Is that okay?
I don't trust
What?
you either.
I need my
why?
milk to be like really, really cold. Like,
Yeah, but ice is gonna make it watered down.
that's fine. So now it's 2%. But I need for my milk to be like ice cold, not just like I think it's cold. I need it like cold milk. Like I'm a milk kind of
Well,
girl.
then you need to
Yo,
get it
you
straight
just-
from the cow.
Well, I think it comes out hot, doesn't it?
Of the
know.
cow?
I never
Pause
been
on
under
that.
Pause on us even thinking of being underneath that fucking.
it's
What is that
room
thing called?
temperature.
udder?
The udders. I said otter. The otters.
No,
No,
you're thinking of the
otters
zoo.
at the zoo.
About to jump
Otters
into
will
the
kill
gorilla.
your
Jumping with the
children.
gorilla.
You guys, well,
Things I don't trust.
yeah, or people thing or something.
Yeah.
I don't trust people who, and this isn't like this is like a very June thing.
Okay.
I don't trust people that wear USPA. I don't trust people that wear naked Tims. I don't trust people that wear jean shorts.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
it's
Yeah,
really,
yeah.
like, all those
Yes.
things together.
Yes.
So USPA is the United that polo
US
shit.
Yeah, Polo
Yeah, US
Association.
Polo
yeah,
Association.
don't do that.
They
to
have
your
a
kid.
store now in Times Square.
Yeah,
like,
they
how
do.
did they
Yeah.
do that?
No.
They have one in Fulton.
And they have the audacity
All
to
those
be like
Europeans
existing
wearing
since
them.
1963. Don't lie.
No.
We
No,
didn't
they've been
know
around.
you.
They've been around.
And they were in VIM.
There are two men on those horses.
Fuck the two men. You know what was awesome?
Pause.
The internet. Good pause. Fuck the two men. The internet is undefeated. And I always say, you know why? I seen them put a side-by-side picture of a Polo Ralph Lauren and a USPA, and somebody wrote future designer. Yo, that shit had me
Yo, they so
fucking-
petty.
That shit had me dying.
They
man.
put a picture of Little Kim in her prime and put like grits with salt and put her now like grits with sugar. Like she's like fat and like, there you go, your
No,
sugar.
she's not fat. She's curvy.
I'm down
Yeah,
with
she's
it.
porcelain. She's porcelain.
Her
Okay,
face
I
a
mean
little
that,
extra
yeah.
round, but I love her.
I don't definitively know how I feel on this. I gotta ask you guys because you're professionals. How do you feel? Do you trust people?
Who put salt in the pussy?
Do you trust people who refuse to sit down on like a bed because they have Subway jeans?
Subway jeans.
They trying to have sex with you. So most of the time, people like, oh, you can't wear your street clothes in my bed. They want to have sex. And you're like, you're right. I got to take this off.
My aunt told me I couldn't sit on a bed for that. Does
Yeah.
does that mean that
Aunt
she wants me
Barbara?
to?
I don't know if
Not
you
Aunt
can,
Barbara.
I don't know if you can trust
Wait.
your aunt.
Yeah, no
Wait,
more.
but was she
What did she
trying
want
to
you to
have
put
sex
on?
with you?
I don't know.
Did she have, this is the real question, did she have like pants for you to like change into?
No,
Yeah,
she
something
just-
like
She wanted you
sexy,
straight
something
with your dog on the
comfortable.
like,
What do you do?
auntie, what you want?
You're going over someone else's house and you refuse to sit down in the bed until you take your pants off?
I think you got to always have that protective layer of your comforter though.
Or you have to have guest
Then they can sit
pants.
down. You can't sit on the sheet.
No,
you can sit
I've-
on the comforter.
I've heard like you can't sit on like the bed.
That's only when you want to like
That's
have
crazy
sex.
talk.
That's how you get the
Yeah,
girl
but,
to get naked and have sex.
You
with
got
her.
to be honest with you. For me, I mean, I never let anybody in my bedroom except for people I'm gonna fuck, or my kids if they have to sleep. If I when I only had one bedroom apartment when I just got separated, that's the only time. Then everything else is separate. My bedroom is my bedroom. I'm like an old man with a recliner. Don't go sit down. It's my recliner. Don't sit in that. So I never been in
There's
really.
a threshold. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I can see you being like that, just so extra. Like, why can't I sit in your
how the
recliner?
fuck do you have a nerve to say I'm extra?
I feel like you extra.
No,
Said
And
it
I'm
twice.
definitely coming to that damn apartment and I'm going to sit in that seat.
no, you ain't
Yeah,
sitting.
The
Pete.
recliner?
I'm sitting in
You
it.
ain't sitting, my lazy boy.
I'm sitting
You
in
ain't
it.
sitting in there. But listen, and that was I don't trust people. Internets. I'll tell you one thing. I really love all the submissions. I think they're amazing and funny and sick and crazy, and keep them coming. Hashtag I don't trust PPL and get involved on Twitter or Instagram or wherever it is. But also, you're able to call in. We have a phone line, and you're able to leave a voicemail. We got a couple of voicemails. We will be playing them on the next episode. But we want to get a bunch of who you don't trust and what you don't trust. So internets, call. The number is okay. Well, if you're international, then I don't know what to tell you. Get a fucking a phone
Passport.
card. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a passport too, and come to New York. 804-452-7383. Again.
That's 804-454-PETE.
No, that's not 454.
What it's Pete. You're supposed to say Pete first and then break down the numbers.
No,
it's
you're not
actually your
listening.
name.
It's not the fucking. You got the
It's
number
like
wrong.
1-800-LAWYER. You got to say lawyer first and then follow up with the
Internet.
number.
I don't
Yes.
trust people who jump in when they're not supposed
Yeah,
to.
this is the
Don't get
thirstiest.
jumped.
This is the
Rena,
thirstiest
we gonna
Miss
jump
Lissa has
him.
been on any episode. But anyway, internets. I'm gonna give it to you right here. Okay, once again, 804-452-7383.
Yeah.
Call us. Let us know who you don't trust, what you don't trust, whatever the fuck it is. Leave a voicemail, and we'll play that voicemail on a future episode.
That's dope.
So make sure you get
That's a
involved.
Zigner episode.
But I mean, I feel like there's so much, like, you know, that we really didn't even get into with you guys. But you know, what's next besides the podcast? I mean,
Yep.
It's the Real. They can find you on
Yes.
you know, Twitter, Instagram, etc.
Yes.
Look up some of the videos on It's the Real. I mean, but when you say you got a TV show, when is that
Yeah.
coming?
We
Pause.
are well. So first of all, MTV and TV in general moves much slower than what we're used
Yeah.
to.
And it's Viacom.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they're the worst payers in the world.
Well, shouts to them. They've always been on time for us.
Okay.
They're Jewish. They're getting their
Yeah,
checks.
they probably said Rosenthal, pay him quick.
Yeah, the Italians, they could wait.
But we're still writing it, and so we don't know when it's gonna happen.
Yeah, scripted TV show. It is starring us, written by us, and executive produced by us and John Legend. And yep.
Cheer.
And we're working on getting it on the air right now.
Okay.
And then
Yeah.
we have a mixtape coming out.
Yes.
where we are rapping.
Urbane Outfitters.
Work, because y'all rap.
Yeah.
We need a 16 before we go.
Okay.
But yeah, they put out a couple of mixtapes.
They should have opened the show up. We're going to redo that.
I liked what you were doing.
Okay.
The Maya and Jay-Z
Y'all
shit.
and Jigga Man be
Yeah,
ballin'.
yeah.
Next week, I'm going to do my own raps. I'm about to be on
Some
your
of them
show.
be crawling.
Hey.
Have mommy screaming for the love. Y'all.
So why when I pointed to him, y'all didn't help a sister
you
out?
didn't
Like,
we weren't
point to me.
introduced.
They weren't introduced
Yeah.
yet.
I did do the Illuminati tag.
Yes.
You did.
Yes.
You did.
but you're a Leo. You didn't need to be introduced. You was like, bitch, I got this. And you just needed me to point
I
to
am
you.
shy.
You're a liar.
So
Yeah.
the TV show, any
TV show, new mixtape coming out in
podcast.
Podcast every week.
July.
Porn.
All that. We're out
Salt
here.
on the pussy.
What else? Anything else?
Savory
we
pussy.
came up with
now
a-
I'm sounding like Action Bronson.
We came up with a book idea, and our management was like, "You're doing a bunch of stuff already. Let's not do a book now." We're like, "Okay, fine." So
Okay.
I feel like that might be it. Is that it? Oh, I mean, we also sold our podcast to a video platform called Full Screen, and they have an app. It's like Netflix, where they have like movies and TV shows and lots of stuff you like.
Right.
And
So
they
if
have
you want to
podcasts.
watch Dave Chappelle, if you want to watch Daria, if you want
I
to watch,
love Daria.
Yeah.
they
So that's
have
all.
that.
That's
They
all
have-
on there.
They
Is
have
that Dora the Explorer?
No,
No,
that's on
it's
MTV.
the cartoon.
Daria.
Yeah.
Come on, you have a Latin kid.
Yo, it's over.
But what's it called? Yeah, they have like original content. They have like podcasts by people like Shane Dawson. And,
Yeah, so they're
people like us.
cameras cameras into our apartment like it's Wayne's World.
That's
And
so
Okay.
They're gonna
dope.
film. They're gonna
Yeah.
film the people
Well,
who
that's
come
cool.
over.
How long are you doing that for?
It's
Forever.
It's about to start
Forever?
coming
How
up.
you sign the contract
Yeah.
forever? And ever? And ever and ever.
Yeah. Terrible voice.
Indefinitely.
Yeah.
In perpetuity.
You sound like a high school girlfriend that I know.
Do you have like a visceral reaction every time you hear the word forever? Then you're just like,
Yeah, when I got married, like the vows, I was like, oh fuck, oh help, and then when that happened, next thing you know, I was fucking getting divorced.
Yeah.
I was married for 2 years. They should change. Let me tell you something. I said this last episode, but they should change a lot of things. We're in 2016. Like you shouldn't be like, with this ring, I de-wed. No, bitch. Like, look, I love you. I care about you. I fuck with you. Make sure that we, communicate and we care about each other, and don't go 30 days without giving me no pussy. Okay, like, there
Right.
should be different. Like
Like we're together
vows.
until we're not. That's a
Yeah,
very
yeah.
beautiful
And
statement to
Don't
make.
change your Facebook status so these bitches could see what the fuck is going on. We need to keep our shit quiet. All this fucking think about it. I mean,
I wish I went to your wedding now.
I know.
With this
I
Were
don't
you
trust
invited?
people
I
who change their
No.
Facebook status to let people know what's going on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or put complicated.
hate those people.
You're 48 years old. What the fuck you fucking putting complicated? It's whatever, man. I mean, internets. This episode has been all over the place.
It's been a waste of time.
Yeah,
Organized chaos.
it's been a waste of time. Via It's the Real.
Yeah.
But honestly, like I said, it was definitely good to have you guys stop by.
Thanks for having us.
I have to shout out. to Jonathan Menon because you know what, Menon. I was talking.
That's our guy.
And we'll never know if he's Mexican, Colombian, or Ecuadorian, or fucking.
Ask
these
Dora the Explorer.
Yeah, he definitely knows who fucking Dora the Explorer is. But it was
Diego.
funny because he was like, we were talking and I was like, yo, I want to continue to like go comedy style, because I really like Andrew Schultz. We had a great episode with him, and I feel like people who are funny bring out the craziness in me. And he's like, yo, it's the real. And like, jokingly, I would say, fuck, it's the real. Like I say fuck that to everybody.
Right.
And he was like, No. And I was like, you know what? And when I thought about it, I was like, Dan, these guys have always supported me. Like, always. I think about it. Like, every single thing I invited them, whether it be myself or Combat or anything that we did, you were always there. And
We were at your birthday party.
Most definitely. And
When you were being accused of being anti-Semitic.
yes. We're not even going to go there. You were the only Jewish people that stuck up for
Yes,
me.
yous were. The two Utes.
And I think we're going to end on that because we don't want Racist Pete to come back. And
Racist Pete's a good character, though.
Yeah, he is. He was a great character, and I think he was awesome for that part.
Pedophile Pete.
Pedophile Pete.
Yeah,
Preacher
all the-
Pete.
Yeah.
Misogynist Pete,
Yeah.
and sexist Pete. There was so many different Petes that were on that, but I definitely
Pancake eating Pete was the best one.
That
though.
is best.
yeah. Rubik's Cube Pete.
Yeah.
But
Amazing.
internets, make sure you subscribe to the Premium Pete Show. We're on iTunes, we're on Stitcher, we're on Google Play. You ever heard of TuneIn? TuneIn, the app?
Yeah, of
I've heard
course.
of it,
Who
yeah.
the fuck knows what these are? Honestly, internet's. Listen, just Google something. Make sure you check out Waste of Time. It's the Real. It's a dope podcast, and check out what they're doing.
And they cute. Get one of them pregnant.
Yeah. Well, they can't get pregnant. But you know what? You know how
Well-
we should. You know how we should end. We should end
a
just
song?
like we went to break.
Oh.
Yeah, but we got to hit. You got to come up with new nicknames and stuff
shit.
like that. So, and Miss Lissa,
yeah, I
you
got
got to
one.
go.
Okay, I got one too.
You know what? We're gonna end with Miss Lissa. Yep, we're gonna end with Miss
I just
Lissa.
got added.
Yo, hold on. Let me get a sip of this summer shandy real quick.
Are you doing one? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. If Peter's doing one.
Hold up. Hold up.
That
We
wine
them
is
boys.
gone.
Done. We doing one?
Okay.
All right. Yo, what up? It's Eric, a.k.a. Protect Your Bag, a.k.a. Mary Poppin.
Yo, what up? It's Jeff, a.k.a. Helen Keller, a.k.a. So Deaf.
Cheer. What up? It's Premium Pete, a.k.a. Racist Pete, a.k.a. Misogynist Pete, a.k.a. Rubik's Cube Pete, a.k.a. Pancake Pete, a.k.a. Fuck Your Mama Pete. No, not your mama, but if your mother's Spanish and she's over 50, I fucking love her. Cheer.
Al, it's your favorite nobody, a.k.a. Miss Listen, a.k.a. Can you cash your food stamps in right here, a.k.a. These titties is real.
Salt in the pussy.
Salt in the pussy.
Yeah, bow, bow, bow. Block, 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 block.
Internet.
Yeah.
See you next episode. Cheer.
I love white boys. 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 Boys.